Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up. Striding in, Kevin Biggio. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's just 1 for 6. The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here we go.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
The 2-2 pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Roll, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. One more. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Line toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Now another 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Set to deliver on 2-1. 2-2 the count. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McKinney giving chase. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now. 2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the DH, Bo Bichette.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
The catcher, number 10.
In now, Reese McGuire. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Lifted the other way to left center. Martinez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Brandon Lau. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. The Blue Jays, of course, held this opposing lineup to only 1 run yesterday, so something like that today would give them a great chance at earning the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. A double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Turned on down the line. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Cavan Biggio. Into the corner and slicing foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Runner at first following the error. And set to go as the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So one got in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. He'll come home with it, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. Gurriel on third. Hernandez at second with one away. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Another full count pitch home. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Into the box, Randall Grichuk. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that.
We're back now as the Rays line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To second for 1, on to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Renfroe moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The center fielder, number
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. Ball even at 2-2. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Wendell has a play, and that retires the side. Striding forward now is the DH, Austin Meadows. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1-2. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, and indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kevin Biggio. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Count remains 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready on 1-2.
That's out.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a walk in his last trip. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Ready now, Ji-Man Choi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the stretch. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And another foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat. Up next for the Rays, Willie Adames comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit out towards second. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Trevor Richards takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 34.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder is able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Renfroe is in his tracks now. 1 down.
Now batting.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Randall
Grichuk at the plate now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but to execute.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to third. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Meadows. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that...
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touché, sir. 7th inning ready to roll. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batter.
So striding in, Reese McGuire. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now to the plate, Billy McKinney. 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Blue Jays. The 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Into the box, Joey Wendell. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batter.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Lau. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit back up the middle, reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rays held. Digging in now, Cavan Biggio. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that for a strike.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Cavan Biggio goes quietly to lead off the 8th. He loses him on ball 4. Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Into center field, line drive base hit. Teoscar Hernandez will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. At the plate, Travis Shaw. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The 3-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
In now, Randall Grichuk. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Willie Adames. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Shaw gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Mike Zunino. He was a double play victim last time around. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is returned. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Diego Castillo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 2 balls and a strike to count. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Reese McGuire. Swing and a liner. And there are two away now.
The center fielder, number 28.
Digging in, Billy McKinney. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McKinney's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Austin Meadows. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get...
Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series. 5-0 the final score today. The Jays posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Ryan Borucki takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.